It's brought to us by MenuRx. Tell us a little bit about MenuRx.
Yeah, MenuRx. In fact, I'm getting together with Dr. Jake May tomorrow. He's in town. He's a Cleveland guy, loves all the Cleveland sports teams, but he's part of a clinic down in Louisiana where these guys, these scientists, doctors, nutritionists, they've all come together to study metabolism, study weight loss, study what food is best for your body, individual bodies. There's so much nonsense going around on the internet. So many people saying things that are just not true, giving bad advice for weight loss, giving bad advice for getting in shape. And MenuRx is no nonsense. There's science. They test your body. They test your metabolic makeup and are able to inform you, scientifically, what type of food makes the best fuel for your body. So if you want to get what's best for you, go to menu-rx.com. That's menu-rx.com. Talk to Dr. Jake May and the crew there. If you sign up for a plan right now, they'll give you a year-long membership to the Ultimate Cleveland Sports Show, a $60 value. That's absolutely free at menu-rx.com.
All right, last real topic of the day.
Then we'll do a fake topic to wrap it up.
And then we're going to have some fun to wrap up the show. But, guys, yesterday Tom Thibodeau was let go as the head coach of the New York Knicks for the last 2 seasons.
Yeah.
He had won 17 playoff games, which is more than they had won in the previous 2 decades combined. He had 50-win seasons back-to-back. They had not had a 50-win season in back-to-back years in quite a while. And the Knicks said, you know what? We appreciate your efforts here, Tom, but we're going to go in a different direction. I know this question may sound a little crazy, but with the carousel of the NBA coaching cycles, guys who have won Coach of the Year getting fired, guys getting fired with 3 games to go, guys getting fired with 9 games to go like we saw this season, and Mike Malone and Taylor Jenkins in Memphis. Is there any chance Kenny Atkinson, who just won 64 games and won Coach of the Year, enters next season on the hot seat?
Yeah. I mean, that seems ridiculous. It's the NBA, though, so guys get fired, and you're like, what? He just won a championship. So I would say that's stupid. Even the way the playoffs ended, as bad as it was, to me that's crazy, but I guess you never know in the NBA.
It's not crazy because you can win a championship and 2 years later be fired.
Right.
It's literally the new trend. If Kenny, to me personally, I think it had to be like a epic failure.
This year?
No, not like this year. I felt
this year wasn't an epic failure?
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, it would have to be worse than that. Like, it'd have to be like 4-0 in the first round.
Oh my God.
Yeah, but I don't think he's on the hot seat. Like, because I think it was so much progress with the offense. I just think that they ran into a hot Pacers team, and injuries did play a part of it. So until they go up against a team and they're all 100% healthy and they get swept like that, I think he's fine.
I mean, they lost to a team that's in the finals.
Nobody
I think has a chance to win it.
Nobody want to hear that. They don't want to hear that.
Mike, you really don't think Indiana's got a chance? That seems extreme.
They're the biggest Vegas underdog in a final series since the Nets versus Lakers in 2001.
Plus 500?
I thought it was
850.
800.
It's 850, I thought.
I just don't see how a team playing as well as they are has no chance. To say they have no chance.
You say you betting 5?
The New England, you guys are all too young for this, but Steve was around, but he was not paying attention. The New England Patriots against the Chicago Bears in the Super Bowl in the '85 season had no chance. Going into that game, everybody in America that followed football knew there was no chance the Bears would
go more recently, the undefeated Patriots versus the Giants. No one gave the Giants a chance.
I thought the Patriots were going to win, obviously, but I didn't feel they had no chance. In '85, there was no way. There was no possible way the Patriots. But that's rare. No chance, I think, is too strong in this situation.
No chance.
Tyvus is cracking up over there.
Because that's funny to think, like, you watch a game, like, there's no chance that team's going to win.
No, I couldn't even believe it. Was hard.
You don't think I'm with you. I think it's more closer that the Pacers have a chance than no chance at all.
Right.
Like, that's ridiculous.
Yeah. So,
I mean, fine, they have a chance, but I would put it at like 2%.
I think you're crazy.
At best. Bull, so you don't think.
They've been shocking the world. They win game 1. I'm just telling you.
Dustin, do you think there's any chance Atkinson can get fired next year.
Yes.
And that's, which is wild,
Yes.
right? It's
I
the
don't
NBA,
think
only in the NBA
he
you
is
would think
not
that.
getting fired next year.
NBA, NFL.
No coach is getting fired. The first year they have one of the best records, lose early in the
I was
playoffs, and
about
the
to-
second year guys going to get fired. Even the NFL, that
What
doesn't
happened?
really happen.
Didn't that happen with Doug Peterson? He won the Super Bowl. Didn't he get fired the next year
No,
when he was with the
was
Eagles?
it 2 years
Oh,
later?
2 years.
later,
Yeah, 2 years later.
Yeah, it's more.
What
common
about
in the NBA.
Frank Wright with the Colts? Didn't he have like a good year and then got fired next year?
Breaking news real quick. The Suns are hiring Jordan Ott, Cleveland Cavaliers' top assistant, as the franchise's new head coach.
It's all over for the Cavs now.
That was Donovan's boy. He gonna trade for
No,
Donovan.
No, that's not Donovan's guy.
He was the one who was the most instrumental in leading the Evan Mobley development this past summer. That
That's
was
not
his.
good then.
That was his claim to fame.
Interesting. Well, he didn't help him in the playoffs, so good riddance.
Dang.
All right, Mike, give us the fun topic.
Wait, last thing.
Yeah.
On not necessarily in Kenny. This is more just in general. Is it healthy for a league, healthy
No.
for a sport that there's? I mean, the Suns now, with literally the hiring of Jordan Ott a minute ago,
Yeah.
are paying 4 head coaches next season.
It's the only thing that baseball does better than basketball or football. For the most part, guys are not fired very quickly. Like the Rockies fired Bud Black this year. He had been there. They'd been terrible forever, and he'd been
He's been
there
there for
a
like
while.
7 years,
Yeah.
right?
Who was the Suns' head coach this past year?
Budenholzer, who they just hired.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
man, they shouldn't.
And
have
they hired Budenholzer after they hired Frank Vogel, who they had just hired.
Yeah.
And that
And
was after
Vogel and
they-
Budenholzer, they're good coaches.
No, I
Championship
couldn't,
coaches.
I couldn't
Yeah.
stand Mike Budenholzer when he was with the Bucks. I was the one that said
won
after
a
they
championship
after they
with
won,
Milwaukee.
I said I
Yes.
still would fire him. He is not that good. He just was not good to me.
all right.
and he's
Fair
walking the unemployment line.
It feels like every
Right.
coach in the NBA sucks except for like 3 guys. I don't know.